Okay guys, I just did a quick video on how to replace the key, which I've got the key operating quite well now, but I'm going to take this a step further because with the Grand Prix, and this is no different, I'm getting ready to have to pull this out and show there's actually a fix on, there's two wires that go to the, if you notice right here, pulling it, she's tight, but even with it, I'm on, and if you're pulling your back trigger lever right here to release it and you can't get nothing even though the car's on and the brake's on, then probably what you got going on is the purple and green wire usually to the shifter is usually broken right at the coupler. And that's all well and good, but that does take a little while to fix, and I was going to show you a quick override for the key and the shifter. Now this I do not recommend to keep in a regular way, or this isn't how you need to drive your car around, but in an emergency situation you don't really want to leave your keys in your car, and if you're in a situation like this where you just can't get them out, well, first thing you would do, you can either you can look on the bottom. Let me get the bottom of this right here. I think this is my bottom. That was funny. I think this is my bottom. So let's see if I can figure out which one lines up to exactly where I'm talking about. Okay, so I guess it'd be, yeah. If you look on the bottom, there's going to be the one that's furthest out right here. And if you want your key to come out, get that white, let me get this out of the way here. And this is right behind the ignition. You'll see this white cylinder right here, and right behind there, I'm pushing a button. If you push that button, guess what? Key comes out, no problem. And you can actually reach your hand underneath the cover and push that button, or you can depress something through the hole and push that button to take your key out in an emergency situation. Now, I'm not telling you to do this, I'm just telling you I've seen it done. You can put a zip tie right over this because it's got like a little hook thing on it, and you can put a zip tie on it, keep that button depressed. And not telling you to do that by any means, but if you're in an emergency situation where you're driving and you can't get the car fixed yet, you can do that. And that right there, of course, will give you immediate, see, it lets you take the key out. Another thing too you can do if you're in an emergency situation and you can't shift, that's what's going on, is the shift interlock. So you can depress this right here on the side. This is on the Grand Prix, so I'm going to use this old key right here just for shits and giggles. You can depress that thing, well, to help if you actually depressed it. It's so hard to film for you guys because so that's all you do. You just depress that. Now you can actually stick something in there that just kind of keeps the leverage on it. And, until you can get your car repaired, and it's an electrical repair actually. It's the, like I said, it's the shift interlock. Usually the wires break, but if you need it, it really does help. See, we're back locked again. But you can put something in here and wedge it in here just to hold it, and you can zip tie this over here, or you can physically depress your button back here, and problem gone until you can get it serviced. You're welcome, world. It's just that simple. It's that easy. But it won't be for me because I actually have to fix it, and might actually do a video on the actual fix. But if you're in an emergency situation, you do not have the time and you do not have the ability to get this fixed, you can in fact take the key out by depressing that button. You can engage the shifter by depressing the override, and you guys will be rolling down the road no problem. But the danger of that is truly the reason this is a safety thing. This keeps you from putting the car in gear, or keeps it locked in park until you have your foot on the brake to put it in drive. Well, if you override both of those safety systems, then you can just put this car in drive, and maybe you don't mean to. So I think that's kind of the point behind it. But Anyway, guys, take time to subscribe. You can communicate with me live via YouTube Live, and we can communicate and join the community, and we'll just have all kinds of fun, and hopefully when y'all get one of these Grand Prix, it's a real pain in your you-know-what. But anyway, yeah, easy greasy if you got a key stuck in the ignition that will not come out. I've already done one on if you've got one where the key won't move at all. That's different. That's actually in the switch itself, which I just did a video on that. You can check that out too. But this is an override for when you can't get it out, which is something different. This is the shift interlock problem. And I think I might fix this tomorrow, and I might actually show you guys how to actually fix it, because it's a pretty simple fix. It's just, once again, it's just more time and money. Who cares? We got plenty of both, right, guys? It's just another car in the day in the life of the car man. Alright, guys, subscribe. See you on the flip. Support your military. Love you guys, man. See you on the next one.